All right. So we back in action on what? Hits 92.3 Internet Radio with who? The Jeff Show. And who is Jeff? I am Jeff. That's right. So, hey, we back now. And like I said, the conversation before, we was just having was basically just real life situations, things you can do inside that you can't do outside. So, hey. But now we on to, but I know we still in this little coronavirus, so hey, the ones that ain't got to work, I do want to say congratulations, but at the same time, I know you're not happy about this little, the money that you're getting, but it's all good. I wish we can go back to them 900 every week, because we was definitely balling like a bad habit, but at the same time, I don't know what you're getting now, 3, 6, whatever it is. I guess it all depends on where you're at, too. I don't know how you're going to make it off of that. But they need to change up something real quick, fast, in a hurry, though, because I'll tell you one thing. Hey, like I said, I got 2 jobs. This is my third, being on Hits 92.3 Internet Radio. But my second job, I ain't got my unemployment for that, too, Them 900 was looking pretty good compared to them every 2 weeks, 800. So when people talk about, I don't see why people would not want to go, I would. I understand why you would not want to go back to work, because if you're making, just say you're making $1,600 a month compared to the $900 that you was making come on now. Like, I don't know who in their right mind would not say, I do not want to go, I want to go back to work. I want to go back to work. No, you don't. No. So when it comes to that, yes, I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that the government will give you more money than your real job would even give you for the people that only have one job. So, yes, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to say about it. I'm not going to talk too much about it. But at the same time, get your money, save your money. Because if you did save your money, I know how much you got. So, but as much as it comes, you got to spend it back. Because only in America, you got to still pay rent while you're laid off of work. Not because you want to get laid off, not because you got laid off by doing something that you weren't supposed to do. It's just the way the world is set up right now with this coronavirus. You got laid off, and I feel bad for the Delta people too, what I'm saying? Because a lot of Delta people got laid off. Well, not even laid off. Some of them work from home, but it's no fun who wants to be at home all day, every day, stuck in the house? I don't. You're going to go crazy, Now at this point in time, you got a lot of single mothers that's stuck in the house with these kids, Online schooling. What is online? I wish we had online schooling when I was, man, shucks. But, it's basically messing the kids up because why? They don't know nothing about communication skills. They're not going to know anything about communication skills because at the end of the day, when you're out there, when I went to school, shit, I was ready to go to school. I was ready to go see my friends. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to go see the girls. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ready to go see what's popping for the day. But these kids nowadays, whenever they end up going back to school, they're not going to know how you going to put that word? They're not going to know how to interact with each other because they're going to be at home for so long. And 9 times out of 10, some of these parents, hey, they doing the homework for the kids. So, hey. And hey, them what do you call them, the mimmies? Oh, yes, they are definitely correct. Talking about, teacher talking about your kid needs special education because the school work, but the parent was the one that did the work. You best believe it. You best believe it. That's why I tell people all the time, when you think about having kids, especially nowadays, you better pay attention to who that person is you're trying to have a kid with. You know what I'm saying? Hey, both of y'all can't be Bozo the Clown now. Both of y'all cannot be Bozo the Clown. Somebody got to have some sense in their head at the end of the day. Because when it comes to that schoolwork, who gonna help little Timmy when it comes to math? I know how to count dollar bills, but I don't know my timetables. What? So who's going to help him with his timetables? When it comes to reading, I can only read little words, but I can't read big words. So who's going to help him out with the big words? You got to think about that. Sounding it out is not really sounding it out nowadays. Sounding it out. When's the last time you got a dictionary? Tuh, dictionaries back in the day what used to help you figure the words out. But nowadays you ain't got no dictionary. You know what I'm saying? So hey, somebody in the household better be smart. And it can't not be the kid, the older sibling that is the smartest. Oh, he's smarter than the parent. How is he smarter than you? Oh, well, hey, sometimes life is like that. So, hey. But like I say, though, there's a lot of parents out there. There's a lot of single fathers out there, too. They got to do the same thing with them kids, Shout out to y'all, too. It ain't easy out there. I know that. Believe me. Believe me. So, like I say, hey, if you want to call in about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you right about that. I hate the schooling. Like I said, we on Hits 92.3 Internet Radio. You with Jeff. This is the Jeff Show. You can call. Like I said before, I'm going to give you a little chance to pull out your pens, pull out your phone, unlock your phone real quick. But like I said, hey, things has changed. Time has changed. 2020, whoever thought it'd be like this? Not me. I thought I'd see some flying cars, buildings to the sky. Hey, I thought we'd be in the clouds by now. But, only clouds they doing is all that smoking. So, hey, I don't smoke no more anyway. So, we're going to leave that alone. But, that's the only thing blowing in the sky nowadays is smoke. So, like I said, I hope your phones is unlocked. If you got anything you want to say about in schooling, as in at home, you can call in right now. The number is 404-254-4347. Like I said before, Mr. Charles, hey, do not call. You cannot call Mr. Charles. But I like people like Mr. Charles. Anybody that's still listening, from the first little session, we like people like Mr. Charles, Hey, ain't nothing but respect, brother man. But yeah, no Mr. Charles Lee Ray though. We ain't trying to get cut no more. But like I said, the number is 404-254-4347. Look at it. I tell you one thing. It better not be Mr. Charles. This is Hits 92.3. This is the Jeff Show. Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Hello. How are you doing? Now, what's your name, sweetheart?
This is Natasha.
This is Natasha. Hey, Tashi. Yeah. Oh, Miss Giggly Wiggly. So what you want to talk about today? You want to talk about them kids being at home? What you think about them kids being at home?
My input with the kids being at home, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's just that parents have to have patience.
Patience. You got, who got patience nowadays?
Obviously, no one.
And you would be correct. You would definitely be correct. But like you said, though, yes, you got to have patience. Patience in what? Say that again.
My patience ran thin the first day.
First day of it? Uh-oh, what happened to your life? Oh, there you go. You breaking in and out. You better go get you some good service real quick. Get in a good spot. Yeah, I can hear you now. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. But yeah, like you say, though, at the beginning, I understand. It's hard. But I guess,
Yeah.
And then, like you say, too, though, you got to have that support, though. You got to have that support. Because without support, what? Everything's going to fail, correct?
Right.
You're right.
But it's not as bad as everybody making it seem. As long as you have patience,
That's right.
you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. There you go. Well, as long as everybody heard that, patience is the key to surviving with them kids in the house. Patience. Patience. We ain't going to spell it out, but just say it to yourself. Patience. I appreciate it, though, Miss Tasha. What you doing, though, Tashi Washi?
Nothing. How to phone my store manager.
But you know what? You better get back to work, because I hear somebody in the background talking about all right.
Okay, bye.
All right, well, you have a good one, okay, Tashi Washi, and thank you for calling the Jeff Show on Hits 92.3, okay, sweetheart? Bye-bye. Oh, man, that was Tashi, man. And like she said, you got to have some patience, y'all. Patience. It's a thing in life that you got to have. Certain things in life that you got to have. Of course, money is one. But a roof over your head is two. But patience, man. I tell you, I mean, hey, like I said, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I've been with plenty of women in my life. And that's one of the main things I tell women nowadays that try to even holler at me. Have some patience. Don't just, oh man, you just fine. Let me just get, no, girl, you want to be a single ATL mother out here? Do you want, what is he talking about? Think about it for a second, women. When you're dealing with certain men, do you really want to be a single mother in the ATL? It's so many single women out here, it's ridiculous. It's like being a demon. My head can just spin so many times around just thinking about it. And people don't even believe that, like, if a brother really wanted to do something, I can get about good 10 to 12 numbers a day. That's more than a week. You know what I'm saying? It's only 7 days in a week. So I can't have one for each day. That means I got to pull 2 or 3 of them in one day. And I ain't that nasty. Nasty, but I ain't that nasty. Let's be honest. But at the same time, like I say, it's the key thing too is, like I said, it's patience. A woman is basically looking for a man that's going to be there for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to her. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge her presence, acknowledge her gorgeousness. You know what I'm saying? Let her know, hey, baby, you is not just beautiful. She can hear beautiful every day. That's what people don't understand. Oh, girl, you beautiful. She should be like, I know. What else? But no, they want the affection. They want the affection at the house. They want you to make sure you check up on them, call them, text them, let them know how you doing. Good morning, beautiful. How you doing this morning? Oh, I'm good. Okay, girl, just checking up on you, making sure that you were still living at least. I don't want you to leave the world without me knowing, or something in that type of nature. But at the same time, you got to have patience. Because a lot of women nowadays and a lot of men, they just want to just go so fast in relationships, and you don't even know the person. Like, how you gonna get somebody? Of course, nobody goes for anybody that's ugly. Like, let's just keep it real. When you see somebody, 9 times out of 10, they are your type of person that you holler at. Now, a lot of us get with the same types. Either it's going to be that craziness or it's going to be that cool, calm, and collective. And I run into a lot of women that, deal with a lot of abusive men, too. I ain't one of them type of brothers. Grandpa taught me a long time ago, hey, if you got to put your hands on a woman, you better leave her. And my grandma said the same thing. So, a lot of us, we ain't in relationships for a long period of time. Why? Because somebody feels like they got to put their hands on somebody. For what reason, though? Like, for what reason? We don't do that. Not around here. I don't even want to play with you like that. Well, sometimes, before, we get into that action, I like to play fight. Well, you better go play fight with somebody else. This ain't no Street Fighter. We're not going to play like that. No, ma'am. But you got some people out there like that. I don't know about all that. Because, hey, love taps ain't love taps no more. And if a love tap got to leave a bruise on you, you might want to think about playing like that. Or just, do like the grandparents said, leave, and leave ASAP. But, a lot of us, we fall in that category. I fell in that category too, plenty of times, where we don't listen. You don't listen. You just like, once again, your patience. You got to be patient. But you feel like, hey, I'm tired of being patient. I'm going to get with this and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to see how it works. But it's not going to work if you already got your own doubt if it's not going to work. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't going to work, but you're sticking around. But what are you sticking around for, though? You got to question yourself sometimes. I question myself all the time. Why did you stick around? Maybe because you really did love that person. And maybe they'll change. And that goes both ways, though. Maybe that person ain't got to change. Maybe you're thinking in your head, you can change. And we all change for sometimes the better, sometimes the worse. But we all hope that we can change for the better. And you got people out there that, they didn't change. Like, hey, man, I didn't change for plenty of women. But why didn't you stick with them? Well, they switched up on me. Well, goodness gracious almighty. You shouldn't have changed then, right? You should have just stayed the same if it wasn't that serious. I feel like as a man, if you're not out there, well, let's not be a hypocrite to myself. Let's put it this way. You got good men out there, but you got good men out there with bad intentions. Like I said in my last little, before the break, you can be on a diet, but you don't have to. You can be on a diet, but you can check out the menu. But when you're on a diet and you're actually still eating everything on the menu, yeah. You're doing wrong. But at the same time, what are you not getting in the household that makes you go out there and do what you got to do? You know what I'm saying? And that's for a woman too, though. What makes you leave the household for a few hours just to go out there and play in the chicken and in the potato salad and the macaroni and cheese? What makes you go out there and play like that? There's something that you're not getting at the house that makes you go out there and try the menu on out. But it's all, like I said, nowadays I'm trying not to be a hypocrite to myself. You know what I'm saying? It could be the love at the house. It could be the affection at the house. It can just be, having kids and that just changing everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. Can't name them all. But at the same time, you know what your fault is. And you know what caused you to go out there and change up the way that you living. But ain't nothing, hey, like I said, you can always change. You can always change either for the worse or for the better. One of the two. But you got to have patience. And, some people, they just fed up. Like I said, they fed up with their patience. Tired of this, tired of going through that, And them type of people, the ones that actually say, I'm just tired. Just chill then. Chill, relax. Don't go out there just dating folks. You ain't got to do nothing. I hear all the time, well, I got toys. Use your toys. There's plenty of toys, I had somebody the other day tell me, hey, you know one of those little things that it don't matter where you at, you got the remote control to it, and you just, and it, what, you got to be kidding me. I might invest in one of them, but, go play with your toys, hey. And then at the end of the day, the thing about it is, I learned in life, don't go out there looking for somebody. Let them find you. Let them find you. And you ain't got to holler. You got some folks out there, you said don't go out there looking, let them find me. So I just gave everybody my number. Don't give everybody your number. That makes a whole different story. But we'll talk about that when we get back off this little break again. And like I said, everybody, thank you for coming and tuning in. And don't go nowhere. This is Hits 92.3 Radio, internet radio with the Jeff Show. And we will be right back in a few, all right?